This is a review of the Marvel Select Ultimate Iron Man figure. This is, not too old, but it's not a new figure, but something that, again, I can't find any reviews on YouTube of, and I dig it. This is my favorite version of Iron Man. I like the Silver Centurion from the 80s as well, but anyway, this is a cool looking guy. Now, as an action figure, he leaves some things to be desired. His head will go up and down, rotates. It's on sort of a gigantic ball joint down here. Shoulders, full rotation. They do pop out. It's got kind of a funny looking armpit joint here, but it does work when it's not at an extreme angle. The arm itself, it doesn't have elbows for a reason we'll see in a minute. The wrists do turn, but again, because of this armor, it's kind of limited. It's got a ab swivel here, ab crunch, look up, look down, side to side, twists, turns all the way around. The hips move out somewhat. They do go back and forth. See range of motion here. Again, no knee articulation, that's a shame. They do swivel, so that's kind of strange. Then the feet are basically on a ball joint, so they wiggle side to side, up and down. And that's about it for articulation. In terms of the way he looks, it's really cool. It's really well detailed. I love these hands. They're non-articulated, but you can see the detail on there is really cool. I would say he's a well-painted figure, but mine at least, it does have some, I don't know if it'll show up, but some red bleed over. Kind of makes it look orange right on the edge of the helmet. That's kind of disappointing. But overall, it looks really good. It's got a nice silver on there, nice gunmetal gray. Yeah, so the other part of this figure is his base. He has this sweet recharging station. Now, this particular figure came in a set that basically recreates the cover to one of the Ultimates, Marvel Ultimates comics, where he is getting juiced up. And to replicate that, we can take off his armor. It's just two pieces stick together, which exposes connection ports here in his arm. And of course, now you can see how freely his wrist moves. So on this recharging station, to emphasize the sort of biomechanical nature of this particular universe's Iron Man, the suit is more than just metal armor that he wears. It's actually he has nanites in his bloodstream and all kinds of other stuff. So you can plug him in. And, well, it's not working for me, but one thing about this guy, he's really more of a display piece than an action figure. When you get these all plugged in, and actually I think I have this one plugged in the reverse way, but yeah, there we go. So you can see, you can imagine he displays kind of cool with the wires and everything. You can do the same thing with this arm, and that's kind of the way it comes packaged. And let me snap these armor pieces back on. Just one more thing I wanted to show. Size comparison. There he is. There's Hulk Buster. So he's a pretty big guy. Depending on what other figures you have, he can fit in real well. His articulation is kind of a shame. It does hold him back from being a an awesome figure for everybody that I'd recommend, but you know, I picked this guy up when he was out, and I'm really happy with him. It's one of my favorite armors, one of my favorite characters, and cool to see him represented in this way. So if you dig it, go out and find one. I've seen him listed for like $50. I don't think he's worth that, but if you can get a deal, maybe $20, something like that, I think he's worth that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.